Hello, folks, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. Geo, sure, why not? It's been fairly good for us so far. Alright, today is George's birthday. George loves prismatic shards. Fried mushroom, golden pumpkin, leeks. Ah, we had a golden pumpkin too. Pearl and rabbit's foot. We don't have either. Fried mushroom we might be able to do. I think we have the mushrooms available, just they're scattered about. Let me just double check the recipe here. Let's go ahead and hug you. Let's try the Spirits Festival is coming up. That's right. Okay, yes, I love hugging you, buddy, but also could you leave? Thank you. Okay. So fried mushroom in here somewhere. Gotta look for it. We'll find it eventually. There it is. Okay, common mushroom, morel, and oil. Pretty sure we have all those in the hopper right now. Yeah, there's our morel. And there's our common mushroom. There we go. Made just for George. It's not until winter 9. I keep forgetting that. That's why we have it written down. Evelyn sent us a cake. Unfortunately, the cake is not for George. We'll just leave that alone. If I leave that alone, I apparently meant to sell it. That's not quite what I meant to do there, but sure. Maple syrup we need for honey, or for the hives, rather. Which we'll do later. Okay, we just need to fill this up with the crystallariums. I think I can make a couple more here. I make 3 more before we're out of stone, it looks like. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and do that and just keep on filling this area up until we get this whole place filled with diamond creation. It's gonna be great. Might need to move these eventually, but we'll get there. I suppose you go ahead and sell the mail. It's been a while since we checked the mushroom cave. Let's just see what's in here. Yep, sure enough, bunch of common mushrooms, which we can totally repackage. Oops, there we go. Also have some row over there. We'll do later. You know what, this tree's kind of in my way, and I kind of need the wood anyway, so... Go ahead and just stack that in here. The mushrooms go in the kitchen of the hopper. I guess it's not really... this whole area is kind of a kitchen. There. So that'll get processed at some point. Okay, we should go ahead and check the row of each one of these fish and see how that goes. This is the angler, right? Legends down here, but I don't think he's ready yet. Oh no, they're still ready. Great. Legend row got. Have a few things of corn. I think we wait a couple of days until we get the whole batch. I don't need this right now. The glacier fish is taking frickin' forever. Okay, and some dinosaur eggs to process. Oh, well, do we want to go ahead and... Let's incubate a dinosaur egg. What the hell? We got the room. Why not? We don't have any more animal crackers, but I'm sure that'll come on eventually. Ooh, pumpkins are almost ready. I say almost because, again, I want to get a large pumpkin in here. So let that just sit for a little bit and let it, you know, figure itself out. Let's see. Process the dinosaur egg. There you go. And then the roe will go ahead and process. There should be some goods available for us here. Not very much, but acceptable. Yeah, it's got to burn through all the pepper, so that's going to take a while. I mean, it's trying, right? There's a whole big thing in here. It'll get there. Okay, we do need to go into the mines today, so after we give our gift to George, we should go into the mines. It is a hunger challenge, so we do not take any food with us, because we can't eat anyway. I suppose we can take a lucky lunch in it beforehand. Take some bombs with us. And that's basically all we can do. We are ostensibly going there also to get some prismatic shards, but really it's just to reach level 100. So we're just going to stop time and let that happen. I say let that happen because I feel like with the ferry, we've done it before with the ferry and it's just worked out. I think just stopping time should work. George is usually at home. It's Pierre quest here. Do you want to do this? Farm fresh corn. Yeah, we can do that easily. Alright, we got tons of corn around. There's no real reason not to. Hey, George, my boy. Here's your favorite food. My birthday today? Guess it is. Thanks, it's nice. Aw, he's smiling. I always like when George smiles. Okay, cool. We disappear right in front of him. And then we go. Magic is normal in this world, though, so it shouldn't be too wild for him just to watch it disappear like that. Okay, here we're in the desert. Alright, hunger challenge. Can do, can do. I expect we're going to get a lot of bombs just from the various animals and dragons and whatnot that's going to be down here. I mean, really, we're just looking for... Little slime makes are good too, I suppose, but really, prismatic shard. This guy. I hate this guy. Okay, Mega Bomb. That's great. We might need that. There's a dragon. Okay. Fairy's trying to keep on top of my healing as long as I see a bad guy or I swing or whatever the hell the criteria is. Sure, why not? Get those two. Okay, so that's all the bad guys that we can actually kill. Who knows? The Omni Geode might be helpful. Really, I think the mystery boxes have been probably more helpful for grabbing, for actually providing us with prismatic shards. I mean, that had a chance, but we'll just keep on going down. Whoops. Hello. Right. Okay, so I was going to trust on the quiver there, but we don't actually have a quiver with us for today. It is totally all about the fairy. All right, fire in the hole. I'm not immune to bombs, but I'll just trust the fairy. Lets me survive this. And around noon-ish, we'll start freezing time. Okay, he's out. You will also heal me, which I don't think I need, but... Actually, it's one of the way out. That's all I wanted. Okay, that hurts a little bit. That's okay. Alright, that's what the fairy's for. Take that, because that's always useful, and just keep on going down. Amethyst should be okay. We'll make that work for us. Ooh, 3 amethysts, even better. Fine quartz is not as good, but the bombs are good. So we'll take the bomb. They're right there. Need to remember the range for these bombs. The mega bombs, of course, are going to be much, much bigger. I mean, occasionally a cherry bomb will drop, but something we really want to depend on. I probably want to use it immediately because it will just take up room for no real good reason. Oh, I didn't eat the lucky lunch. I didn't do that before we went in. Okay, so no luck bonus at all. That's too bad. I didn't think about that beforehand. Well, it wouldn't last the entire time we're down here anyway. Not if we're going to stop time. Okay, that's where the... Okay, so we should stop time now. Oh, that's just... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Z? I don't remember what that does. I think B just slows it down. Shit. I did that wrong. Timer was back to normal at the end of the day. So I did that wrong. I think what I did was I just slowed it down, but I don't think I mean, obviously it didn't stop. It really doesn't feel like it slowed down at all. Yeah, it does not feel like it actually worked. Here, let me go ahead and... Is it V? It's not B. Not B. Is it N? Okay, time to stop. There we go. That did it. Okay, good. I'm glad that actually worked. Because I really did not want to have to go through the day again. Boop, boopity boop. Okay, good. Okay, so we might run out of bombs. Might happen. Like a bomb of lore is probably what we should be doing. Hoping more dragons would show up so we could get more bombs, but that just might not be reliable. Well, time stop, we don't have any real quick rush. I'd like to, of course, get this done in 45 minutes. That's our usual episode count, but, you know, we've gone long before. Oh, yeah, we definitely need more bombs. Okay, the hearts we don't need, so we got the fairy, unless, of course, we take serious damage from this guy. Anybody want to drop a prismatic shard? Ooh, radiation. That's not... Radioactive ore is not bad. We do need that. Want to make our own hoppers. Only 2 radioactive ore, but we'll get there. Take all the gems you can possibly find, because that makes this profitable. Hit detection, I swear, is just a little bit off. Don't take me out. Okay, good. That was worrying a little bit there. We're okay. Definitely don't need the slimes, but I'll take what I can get. We definitely do not want any scrolls, so I should probably get rid of those immediately. The scrolls don't do me any good, right? Like they used to when we were actually trying to decipher the Dwarven tongue, but now that we know it, there's no real point. Okay, got through that without any bombs. Great. I think we just go to inventory and chuck the scroll. Anything else I want to check here? I don't need... The white algae is going to keep on dropping, so there's no reason to get rid of it right now. We'll deal with that later. Okay, how many geodes? I'm going to try to get through here without any bombs. Ooh. Oh, miner's treat. Okay, nope. I saw the rainbow, and I was really excited there for a second, and then it wasn't what I wanted. Well, Galaxy Soul and yet another fairy. Is the fairy different? Level 1 companion. Level 1 companion, so same. So trash it. No reason to keep it around. Okay, that is hearts there, but we don't necessarily need it. Care for the other dragon. Okay, did hit, but we're okay. Single hit's not gonna matter. Radioactive ore there, which is good. We'll want the amethyst as well. Theoretically, we're supposed to be getting more geodes, but I have not been seeing that at all. Okay, if you're gonna crowd me, buddy, I'm gonna take you out. Already more, but not really what I wanted there. There we go. There's our way out. Okay, here would be a great bombing place, it looks like. So let's do that. Right about there. And another one there. Just gotta be careful. We're fine now. Ooh, that hurt a little bit. Kind of want to heal me up, Barry. That would be a good time. Okay, I definitely want the mystery box, so we're gonna dump the slime. What was that? It said something. Okay, I don't know what it said. We're fine. Wasn't anything too important, I guess. We do have to be careful because now that our inventory is full, the prismatic shard could be there and I just wouldn't see it. That would be very, very sad. Of course, we do have until we get to level 100, so it'll be a bit. I just walked right into it. Why do I keep doing that? I walked right into the dragon. That's not helpful at all. Ooh, definitely want to see if I can get out of here. This is the one that winds around. is just going to eat up time for no good reason. Unless there's a shortcut here I don't know about. Yeah, inverse full there. That's okay. He's not unlikely to give me a prismatic shard, so I'm not worried about it. He'll give me tibias and other things I don't necessarily care about. Just keep on healing me, fairy. Ooh, that's good. Okay, we need that. Nice, easy way out. Prismatic shard. Yeah, full though. We always need. Only it's worth it to do the fire quartz. Occasionally it's worth it because we will need dehydrators eventually, but we won't need too many of them. Oh, great, a hole. That'll actually be great. It will hurt a little bit. 4 levels. Yeah, okay, that hurt. But we're okay. Ooh, no. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, prismatic shard. Huzzah. Okay. So I was looking over on the left side. I'm like, no, it didn't actually go in my inventory. Well, there's no reason for that. Okay, well, that's it. We did it. We did the quest. Okay, let's dump the... we don't need any white algae. Okay, prismatic shards. So the quest... That part of the quest is done. We've gotten them. Now we just need to turn them in. Now that time has stopped, that should be very simple to do. Now, we're going to have another quest here to actually, you know, go to 4100. So we'll try to do that. Okay. Just don't lose anything here. The gold actually would be pretty good, and the squid ink would be pretty good too. So I will dump the cherry bombs. And the squid ink would be nice, so I will dump that. Oh, the diamond would be nice too, right? Diamond sell for a pretty penny. I need the clay. Let's see. I give it the jade, I guess. The slime egg sell for a bit. You know what? We can't use the food. Dump the food. Much as I would love to actually use it, if we're actually going to be done with this, we need to move on. So same with this, right? I need these gems, so we throw away the spicy eels, so they can't eat anyway. So there's no harm in just getting rid of that crap. Okay, next time we get downstairs. Unfortunately, the fairy's not going to heal me unless she sees a bad guy, so we need to get healed that way. Oh, do I not have room for emeralds? We got to have room for emeralds. We don't need copper. We don't need copper. What do we need copper for? Okay, more thing over there, which we might need. Because there's another squid kid right here. Oh, single hit. Nice. Okay, definitely want the chi gems. But no exit, huh? Okay, I can't actually get the... Here's another squid kid. Thanks for the heal. Alright, we need to get out of here. So let's do bomb here, I guess? Don't have any real good clue where the exit's going to be. This place is huge. There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh no, just dropped a bomb there for no reason. Okay, you know what? Drop a bomb there. A little bit of a hit, but we don't need to worry about it because we just go. We haven't even made it to 40 yet. Like, normally this would be like the end of the day, just to give you an idea of like what time span we're looking at here. So we've actually had a really bad run of luck here. I mean, the prismatic shard was good. It's fantastic. That means one quest done, but it does mean that luck today was not on our side. Eating Lucky Lunch definitely would have helped. That +3 luck, we're missing it for sure. There we go. There's our exit. But yeah, we need holes. Like, it's nice to get exits here, but we really need holes. Like, the ladders are good, but this is not good enough. This is so bad. Heal me, fairy. Heal me. As long as she sees bad guys, she should heal me here. It won't be very much of a heal, but I'll take it. Every little bit helps. Oh, yep. And of course, if I can not get hit, that would also help a great deal. Ooh, okay, that is bad. Unfortunately, these guys won't drop healing. Only the slimes will. Whoops. Okay, that's not good either. Walking right into him, too. do. Oh, damn it. Okay, that helps a little bit, but the dinosaur egg we can't pick up, and of course we can't eat anything. Fairy's not healing me for very much. Unfortunately, it's a level 1 fairy, and I don't know what it takes to get a higher level fairy. I'm on a stick. Okay, no. We want the prismatic shard, we gotta leave right now. Crap. Crap on a stick. Alright, well, we lived, just barely, but we did live. Let me go ahead and get a life elixir here, because we came really close to not living. Oh, I need to, here. Dump, there we go. Whoops, not that, but this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna hand that over to Chi. Okay, then eat the life elixir. And there we go. No worries. Okay. Drop the bomb off here. Drop the 1 gem we want to keep in here. Since we're going to Ginger Island anyway, go ahead and make ourselves another beehive. We have some things to sell and some things to process. So we want to make sure the purple mushroom gets processed over here. And everything else, I think we can just... Oh, well, we probably want to keep the Omni Geodes. And keep all the ore. Okay, but everything else here looks like we can sell. We don't need the Galaxy Soul. Unless we're going to do another set there, but I don't think we will. Another weapon, I mean. So here, sell these. Good, okay. Oops. Keep trying to zap things. I suppose we don't need the fairy anymore either, but so it goes. Alright, now we can go ahead and dump this off. I keep expecting the ancient fruit to be already now, but it's not ready till like winter 3 or something. It's gonna be a while. So that means we can also get rid of the fairy. Although we still need to get down to the floor 100, huh? That still needs to happen. So, alright, don't get rid of the fairy just yet. Alright, well there you go. Done. Okay, so we can turn in here. Yeah, I think I just want the hopper for 10. Trying to think like what else we want. His hat. Oh, you know, we were gonna get the sanctuary, huh? That's right. Oh no, we already got one of those. No, we already got a sanctuary, I think. I'm pretty sure. Okay, we spend our golden walnut to get a chi gem. Okay. Don't actually need to do that, right? That's just fireworks. There's nothing in here we really want. I suppose the hopper is the only thing. So there, we buy the hopper. So we're going to use that here. Are we ever going to do starfruit again? Probably not, right? Yeah, because we've just got all this room dedicated to ancient seeds. We don't really want any more starfruit. Okay. Let me go ahead and put the hopper... Oh, okay, hello. That sells starfruit wine, which is great. And I do need something to actually put here. So let's put the hopper... The thing is, we need to connect this, right? Right. Here, put the hopper here for right now. We need to put another keg, like, there. Another keg there. Yeah, grabbing this stuff's gonna be annoying, though. Figure it out. So starfruit wine we can totally age. Sorry, how many kegs do I need to fill up? That whole row, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 things. Alright, easily done. Whoops. Okay, so I do need to age them, but let's go grab the 9 things first. Let's grab just a bunch of starfruit, 'cause why not? Oh, actually, hold on. hold the phone. What I actually want to do is grab like an entire stack, so all of those. So what we're gonna do is put them all in the hopper. Can I make the cake? Oh no, I need the oak resin to be able to make cake, so we can't do that yet. I'll go ahead and dump these in here because there are plenty of casts available. Yeah, we got tons. Okay. That's all of you, and you, and you. And I think that's it. Yeah, everything else looks like it's churning, so we're good. Okay, good. Sell the last two, so we obviously don't need those. I suppose we could just sell the star fruit, but that seems like a waste. Okay, so go to Ginger Island. Now, of course, we still want to dump in... Yeah, we're still going to do this a little bit manually. These hoppers should feed this entire row here, so let's see if that works. Your chunk, great. Okay, so yeah, then I just need to make sure... Okay, that's doable. Okay, so... The other 6 should be doable from here. Oh, 2 more. Okay. So starfruit wine is processing. Great. Down the last hive over here. So we got lots of fairy rose honey ready to go. Great. Be very careful not to grab the actual flower itself. Guess the mangoes we probably still want to process. Yeah, probably. Oh, hold on. I didn't actually place the frickin' frick-a-frack. Alright, down here. Right here, I'll do fine. There we go. Okay. Good, then we make for a nice early bedtime and go and start the other day a little bit late, but probably not much else to do that day. Oh, there we go. Ancient fruit wine's ready to go, but we don't have any more casts ready, so that's okay. We'll just sell it. What's that? Oh, it's blueberry wine. Okay, sure. Alright, great. So early bed. Nothing else to do, right? Yeah, we gave George's gift. There is going to be the Spirit Eve Festival, but we don't need to worry about that. I guess we only really want to get the golden pumpkin from it, assuming, of course, one's available, which isn't always the case. Well, that's just terrible. I was hoping for bomb-proof, so we're not going to the mines today. Yeah, we're not going to the mines today. I mean, I was pretty sure that wasn't going to happen anyway, but there's no incentive if I don't get immunity bombs. Found a battery. Well, you can totally use batteries, because batteries are used inside Crystallarium, so we definitely need that. So there you go. Actually, put this away right now. We're not going to process that for a while. I need to sell that. You know, I'm just going to sell these. I don't really want them. Trying to think what else we need to sell here. I do need to buy more bombs. You know, a pressure nozzle, sure. I don't know if those come off later. Like, I have no idea if, like, we take away a... any one of these, if they just come right off. So we'll see. Oh, interesting. Okay, you can actually tell the difference. Oh, hey. Well, 2 more kegs, exactly what we need. So there we go. Let's check for row down here just to make sure. Oh, there we go. Legendary's ready to go. Thank you. Oh, someone wanted corn. Did I? I totally missed. No, there it is. Really wants to farm fresh corn. Poof. Done. Glacier fish is ready, so that row is going to be done. I'm gonna pet all my nice little animals here. Got some wool, which I don't think we're really going to do too much with, but we can just go ahead and turn it into cloth. I suppose we should sell the cloth because we've not been doing anything with it. So here, let me go ahead and process that and grab all this cloth we're not doing anything with. Definitely gonna sell that. Oh, and okay, no, process the row first. Oh, hold on, there's one more thing a row over here. Okay, process these, please. 58 blueberry wine. Okay, but the hot peppers are being processed. Okay, so that means it went through the blueberries and now it's going through the peppers, and it's going through them at a pretty good rate too, which is great. Okay, sell these. Don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. Okay, we do want to make some... Make 2 more kegs. So, of course, I have the stuff for it, which it looks like I do. Alright, then we go find Willy. He's always going to be at the beach, right? What am I even doing? Why even go the long way when we have teleporters? So, to the beach. Which actually we need to do anyway, because we're still looking for that cockle for the raccoons, right? If it's down here. Nope, no cockle for us today. It's alright, it'll happen eventually. Just want to look out on the larger beach, just in case... Nope. I guess it could be over here. Some coral, but no cockles. Alright, we can just sell the stuff then. We gotta wait for Willy to open up anyway. Pretty sure it doesn't actually open until 9. Though we do have the key to the city, so we could go in anytime, right? Okay, dump all of this. I guess we should go ahead and process. I don't know if we really need the quartz, but you never know. Okay, Willy, farm fresh corn. Oh, we should actually, you know, grab the payment. There we go. What's the crop order we have? Oh, cranberries. That's right. I totally forgot. Dude, I don't think the cranberries are going to happen. Yeah, we haven't harvested the right number of cranberries? We have not. Okay, so the chances of that cranberry quest are, like, slim to none. And probably actually closer to none. Alright, well, so it goes. That's fine. Yeah, I kind of feel like we don't really have the cranberries. We need that. Need 4 smallmouth bass. We still have the other quest from Demetrius, right? Yeah, so we can go ahead and do that. Should be all in the ocean anyway. Although smallmouth bass, maybe not. Are smallmouth bass actually river fish? That sounds familiar. We don't need to hurry up and go to Ginger Island just yet, so let me just go ahead and fish for a little bit. Now that it's a regular day, we have a better chance of getting all the albacore we want. Or just a bunch of sardines, also good, I guess. But really completely different taste. You ordered tuna in a restaurant, you got sardines instead, I think you'd be upset. Same with tilapia. Which is a bottom feeder, I believe. Okay, this was just hanging out to talk about bottom feeders. Sardine again. How do you get albacore? It'd be funny if it's not a fish you can actually get in fall. But Demetrius would know better, right? Demetrius wouldn't lead us astray. He mostly likes us, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I mean, I appreciate the wood. We have regular bait. We don't have deluxe bait on our hook right now. Right, Demetrius likes us, right? I mean, it's 10 hearts with them, so it seems like he would Try to make sure he actually knows what the fuck he's talking about. Who the hell knows, man? He could be just fucking with this. He could think this is funny. Demetrius does have a very peculiar sense of humor. Oh yeah, just tell him to go look for albacore. I know albacore season's not until, you know, spring. Probably isn't, right? It's probably actually fall. And now I'm tempted to go look it up. Okay, fucking sea cucumber? Okay, hold on. Let's look it up here. So that's collections, fish. What the hell's the albacore? Bream, largemouth, smallmouth. Okay, smallmouth is a freshwater fish, so that's good to know. Albacore? I thought it was a bluefish. Yeah, there it is, right there. Prefers temperature edges where cool and warm water meet. Where cool and warm water meet. I'm not sure that tells me anything. Let's try F1 over this. Ah, 6 to 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. Okay, so that's why we're not getting it now. It's because it's the wrong time of day. Okay, but we are at least in the right place. Alright, so we just need to fish until 6. Like, we were at the right time until 11, so we just got unlucky, I guess. Alright, well, we can hang out. That's fine. Kind of wish there was a trinket. Like, all of our trinkets right now are purely for battle, but I feel like there should be trinkets that help with other things. You know, maybe there's a fairy that's really good at farming trinkets. Or one that helps you get more wood from trees. Or one that gives you a slightly bigger fishing bar. Or, you know, because the trinkets are good in battle. For no... I don't think there's any real argument against that. But I think, like, more... I don't know, general purpose is not exactly the right word. Not exactly the wrong word. Or a trinket that, like, gets you, like, maybe, you know, a double yield on whatever you're cooking. Like, you make cookies, and then because you have this magical trinket on you, it actually makes, like, double the cookies. Which I would love in real life. Actually, I'm really bad at making batches. Like, I don't know what it is about either following the recipe or something, but I always end up with, well, less cookies than what the recipe says. But I do make my cookies kind of large, so there's probably that. But also when I'm doing, like, batches of... What's I doing for the day? I was doing beer rocks. So they're basically just pastries filled with sausage and various other things. I put sausage, cabbage, and mushrooms with a little bit of peppers in mine. They're really good. But I was ended up making way too much filling. And then I have this balance of like, okay, well now I've got to go make more pastry mix in order to make sure I have enough pastries to fill. And then I make too many pastries, and it's like, well now I need to make more filling to put in the pastries. And then I end up with, you know, 50 beer rocks, and, you know, one is a meal. You could maybe, if you were really, really hungry, eat 2. So basically enough for like 50 days, which is crazy. But yeah, this is the problem I have, is I'm not good either at following recipes or at least coming up with batches of my own. Like if I'm doing it by the book recipe, usually I end up with a little bit less than what I actually want. Right? It says it makes, you know, 2 dozen cookies, and I end up with, you know, 1.5 dozen. Because I make the cookies too large. I mean, I know that's the thing, and that happens. Or it says, you know, makes 5 servings, and I end up with 3 servings. But again, I'm a big eater, so that's probably what it is. I mean, like, if I make a whole pan of lasagna, that's theoretically good for, like, 8 servings. They say 4 people, which I guess might actually be true. But for me, probably about 4 servings. I mean, that's not necessarily true. It depends on the thickness of the lasagna, I suppose. If it's really thick, you probably actually want to make sure that you only eat, like, 1 serving. But 1 serving, you know, it depends on how much you actually cut the lasagna, right? It's not like it comes... I mean, lasagna does come pre-cut. But, you know, when you actually... And lasagna noodles do. But when you actually, like, lay it out... It doesn't come pre-cut. It's in a big, giant pan. Why are people like eating an entire pan of lasagna just by themselves? And that blows my mind. So just as a matter of comparison, my lasagna pan is a little bit less than a meter long. If we go by inches, that'd be, what is that? 32, 30, 36 inches, somewhere on there. Is that right? No, that can't be right. 32-inch pan? Is that right? I'm trying to measure it out in my head right now. It's a little bigger than my keyboard. My keyboard is a 108 key. It's definitely a long... Well, it might be about as long as my keyboard, so that's definitely not a meter. No, it might be a little less than a meter. It might be like... Yeah, it might be like 28 inches long. That sounds right. And then, you know, it's a rectangle, so only like maybe a quarter of that wide, so maybe like 8 inches wide, tops. Yeah, 24 by 8, that sounds right. That probably is more likely it. I don't actually know what that would be in meters. Probably be 0.8 by 0.3, something like that. That sounds about right. Typical lasagna pan. I've also made lasagna in a brownie pan, but that's probably not what you're supposed to do. Hey man, it was all I had available, alright? At the time, that was when I think that was when I first moved out. And I had, I had one knife. It wasn't even a chef's knife. It was one of those, it was a paring knife, I think. Yeah, I think I was doing chopping over the paring knife there for a while. When I did actually upgrade, I got a longer knife, about probably 8, 9 inches long. Just to manage to cut things, but then eventually, finally, I bought an actual decent chef's knife, but that thing cost me like $100. But it's lasted me to this day. Like, that knife has lasted for 25 years? Since I moved out the first time. I just kept it in the storage when I moved back to my parents. But, yeah, no, that must have been... Shit, no, that's almost lasted me 30 years. Holy crap. That was a really good investment on that knife. It lasted for a while. Yeah, so I had like one knife. I had like 2 plates. I think 2. No, the set actually came with 4. That's right. No, I have 2 left. Because, you know, moves happen, things break, things happen all the time with plates. 1 bowl? I went out and I bought a set from, I must have been Target or Walmart or something. Of like, it had like everything you need in a box. So it was like, it must have been 4 plates, 2 bowls, I think like 2 forks or something like that. I forget exactly what the portion was. It was like the entire dinner set in 1 box type of stuff. Did not, by the way, include... It didn't include spoons. That was the weird thing. Yeah, it had knives, it had forks, it had bowls, it had plates, but no spoons. Also no drinking glasses, but I didn't expect the drinking glass. But if you say you have an entire dining set, how do you not, if you're going to include forks and knives, how do you not include spoons? Just wild. Just what they choose not to include in these things. But yeah, that set did not last me that long. Unfortunately, I mean, there was decent pottery, I suppose. It did kind of work, but yeah, I mean, I lost most of that stuff in a variety of moves I went to. How many times have I moved now? Shit, man, I don't even know. Let me think. There was the first place when I moved out from my parents. There was a second move was to Utah for work. And then I moved back to my parents after that to go back to college. So that's 3 moves. Then after that, it was after my next real job, my real salary job. That would be number 4. Then there was like a period there when I was moving like every year. For like, I think that was for like 4 years. So that's like 8 moves already. And then I found a semi-permanent place. So that's 9. Then we moved to my partner's hometown. That's 10. We stayed there for like a decade, though, so that's pretty good. And then this place, so I guess 11 or 12? I don't actually know. It might be, yeah, it might be on my, I might be on my 12th place. Holy crap. And looking for number 13, because this place is okay, but the neighbors kind of drive me crazy. Oh no, I totally missed a place there. No, hold on. There was a house I rented for like 2 years. Yeah, so actually, I might be on like the 13th place. Holy crap. 13th place that I lived in, and how many jobs? Shoot. So I did like 2 jobs when I first lived with my parents. My parents insisted I got a job when I was 16. I don't know why, just they figured I needed to learn how jobs were, I suppose. So I worked in a movie theater for a while. I worked as a waiter for a little while. Oh, hey, our first albacore, finally. I worked at a movie theater, waiter, bookseller. I don't know, community service works when I had to do community service for a while too, and that was both for school and because other reasons. So there was like 5 or 6 of those. I don't know if those really count as jobs though, if I didn't get paid for them. And then a variety of other jobs right out of college. I think I'm on like my 10th job? 10th job and 13th residence. That's wild. Filling up pretty fast here. I suppose we go and use this bobber. I mean, it's kind of garbage, but can we use both of these? Yeah, there we go. Okay. They'll wear at the same time. I don't think you get double surety. Oh, well, that was worthless. Actually, if you have 2 sonar bobbers at the same time, I think they should let you pick. Should be a little selection here saying, okay, which fish do you want? You know, otherwise, what's the point of having 2 bobbers? Oh, I thought that was actually the albacore. Frickin' sardines, man, just jump on the hook. They cannot be dissuaded. There we go, that's the albacore. Okay, yeah, sure enough, that was only our second one. Alright. But now at least is the right time for it. So really, you'd think it would be not just on Pelican Beach, but where, like, the river meets the sea. Like, right there. And actually, it's not right over. Oops. Okay, don't get distracted. This guy is not necessarily the guy I want. But isn't it actually kind of where we're pointing our line right now, basically, is where the water would come in? Not that you can tell based on the currents. Not that you can see any of the currents here anyway, but it should be, like, right there. Another albacore, great. That's exactly what we need. I don't know if we're going to get this job done. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, most of our money is not going to be coming from this, right? Most of our money is going to be coming from farming. The occasional quest gives us something to do while we're waiting for the farming to basically key in here. We can let this go. This doesn't matter. But really, any of these quests are mostly just for a little bit of variety. As again, we're probably here for another year, at the very least. If I had planned this better, well, things would be different, right? I know some people have actually gotten perfection at 4 years. Some people have actually gotten perfection in 2 years, which is wild to me. I don't know how the hell they do that. Really careful planning, I guess. When I did state perfection was our goal, but I had no idea how we were going to get here. I mean, this is definitely the longest any of my farms has ever lasted. I think the longest farm I've ever had before this was maybe like middle of 2nd year. And here we are at the end of year 4 on this save. Like twice as long, which is wild. It's like I had no idea like what Ginger Island was. Like I have no idea of Volcano at all. Like there's just a bunch of stuff that is just completely new to me. So yeah, if I had known all that, we would have been able to plan a little bit better. I think our first foray into Ginger Island would have been Ancient Siege for sure, and that would have been what, year 2 somewhere around there, right? Like end of year 2, I think it was, when we finally finished Community Center. Unlocked Ginger Island for keeps. Yeah, so if I'd actually like thought about it, like the star fruit I think does work out. I think the problem with the star fruit is that it's not an infinite generating plant, but I think to replant it every year is kind of annoying. Makes it so that you definitely like have to put up like a serious upfront investment cost. We should probably still do a little bit of star fruit, but there's no reason to do like the 300 we were doing before. There is a little bit more room on Ginger Island if we want to do it. Not... I mean, really, if we have any more room on Ginger Island, we should probably just go ahead and put it on Ancient Fruit. I suppose a little bit of room we are making for the beehives. We should probably go ahead and just till that and make that Ancient Fruit. We're not going to get the albacore tonight. It's not going to happen. I mean, I guess we could stay till 2 a.m. Bring another sardine. Not what I've been wondering for here. Oh, and we're out of energy. Yep, starting to feel exhausted. Not wrong. So we do have an albacore here. We could... Do we have any food? I mean, I guess we have the fish. Do we have any actual food, though? No. I have no food. I guess we have the Joja Cola. I'm not sure that counts. Alright, nope. Just time to go home. Hold on, did that actually use energy? Does using the... I didn't realize using the return scepter used energy. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Just wouldn't have occurred to me. I guess we should crack the geodes, right? Let's not actually just... we don't... Well, we should probably could use the deluxe bait. Okay, other stuff to turn in here. Alright, process. Keep all this stuff for later. Oops, no, hold on. Need to process that somewhere else. Oh, that we should sell. I totally forgot that was a dagger. I thought that was an artifact. Okay, process the row. Cactus fruit wine will not sell for very much, but that's okay. Oh, if it's a dagger, though, okay, I can't sell it. Right, that's either Adventurers Guild or nowhere. Well, we can go to the Adventurers Guild pretty quick, right? We've got paths. Let's go ahead and do a fast travel up here. Go to the mountains. And the Adventurers Guild's right over here. I'm feeling a little exhausted. Oh, with the return scepter costing me energy, though, this might actually make me pass out. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, shop, sell that. And use a return scepter. Okay, it didn't make me pass out, I don't think. No, we're fine. We're fine. I mean, a little bit close, but we're fine. Okay. We made it. Huzzah! Good chunk of change there. Not too shabby. Most of the hot pepper jelly, but really it's the cloth. Holy crap. Okay, I need to be selling this stuff. I'm not using it, really. I need to absolutely be selling the cloth. A little bit for the fish, but not as much as you'd expect. Joja Cola counts as fishing? That's weird. Shouldn't that be miscellaneous? I mean, I know we got it through fishing, but that really seems like that should be miscellaneous. Yeah, like you'd think the frickin' starfish and sea jelly, not to mention the seaweed, would count as fishing. That seems miscategorized somehow. Well, for right now, thanks for watching. This has been Stardew Valley. I'm Peace Universe, Peace Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.